Alright, sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. I'm really sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened. I can't begin to even try to comprehend this thing that Dan set up. It's on two computers in the living room. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know if it's YouTube. Whatever. All I want to let you guys know is if it happens again, I'm going to um sign off of OBS and just go live on my phone so we don't have to worry about getting cut off. Right now we're going live through like a desktop computer so we could do all this extra shit like show my face and show the cards. But we don't need that. If we you can hear two voices. Am I echoing? We gotta get it together. Let me know. Let me know, Timmy. Maybe sign off of YouTube and go back on. Because I'm really sorry about that. Getting messed up during your reading. Can you close YouTube and go back to it? Just close it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait till you get back. I'm so sorry, y'all. If we get disconnected again, I'm just gonna take it off all this shit and we'll go back to doing it on my phone. It is not a big deal. Does it sound better to me? Okay. Alright, let's get back into your reading. Let me know you're ready. Welcome back to me. I'm so sorry. Everything was going so well. Hey, Jude. I still have your name here on the list, too. Thanks for coming back, you guys. Hi, Geneva. I'm going to put your name down. We're about to go back to doing Timmy's reading. If we get disconnected again, you guys, don't worry. Give me a sec. I'm going to sign off all this fancy shit. Dan has stuff set up. I don't know what it is, y'all, but all I know is he's not home. And I'm a Luddite. I'm really bad with technology. So if it breaks down, I'm going to sign onto YouTube with my phone. And we'll finish our readings. It's going to be as simple as that. Hi, Daytona. I'm going to put you down here on the free list. We're about to finish up with Timmy here. We have 2 other paid readings also. So as I was saying before, Timmy, this is somebody that's going to definitely see you as a 4th element, possibly in their life. I'm thinking the World card, and that's about kind of like incorporating every part of ourselves to make something complete. This person might also see you as somebody that can complete their lives. I know you just met. This person most definitely is going to think that you are I want to say like a retreat or like an oasis or something, like a little vacation. Like, you might be at home waiting for him to get off. I don't know what kind of girl you are, but you might be at home waiting for him to get off. And when he arrives home, he really feels like you are there to give him like a respite from his long, long day. Hey, Bree, sorry about that. He's going to want to make you happy in a particular kind of way. He's going to want to make it so that you can do the things you were meant to do. I feel because you're like kind of a light to the world. He's not going to want you to really do anything that's going to involve a lot of heavy lifting. It's not going to be something you have to do out of necessity, but I could really see him like being supportive of your dreams, being supportive of the things you really want to accomplish, because he's going to see that you have a lot to offer people. You're a Leo, definitely. Like I said before, you really don't need anyone. I study Leo women. I did a whole thing on my other channel about Leo women and Bob Marley's mom, who was a Leo woman, and his wife, who was a Leo woman. Y'all really don't need anybody. If anybody's going to be in your life, it's because you want them. You don't need anyone. So, let's see. Another thing I want you to also remember is that I did make Julia Roberts and him the World card because she's really exhausted. You know, she's kind of exhausted with overworking, overextending yourself. And I think that this person coming into your life is going to give you a break in some way. The Wheel of Fortune does represent that. It represents a woman who is in exhaustion, reaching a last phase in her life. You like bigger guys? I like bigger men too. Universe, give me some insight. Let's see. You want to know what he thinks about you. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely a sexual desire. He definitely has an extreme sexual desire for you. This person could also be someone who could have any woman he wants. Universe, give us some insight. This fucking thing. Let me know if it's not loud enough, you guys. Universe, give me some insight into this guy. For Timmy Turner. Give us some insight. Universe, give us some insight. Into Jonathan, the World card. He's very respectful and nice. He could be very professional like him. Very professional, presents very professionally, looks very professional. He drives a limousine in the movie. I don't know if you watched Pretty Woman. Universe, give us some insight for Timmy Turner. Give us some insight. It says, no, you hang up. You guys could possibly begin talking on the phone a lot soon. Having really deep conversations. You might have to bring him out of his shell a little bit. I understand also that he does come off very like poised, while she's more, you know, outgoing and extroverted. You might have to bring him out of this shell a little bit. You guys could possibly be having some really deep, introspective conversations that really challenge how you both see the world. I want to know more about what he thinks of you. Universe, give us some insight into what Jonathan thinks about Timmy Turner. Universe, give us some insight into what Jonathan thinks about Timmy Turner. What does he think about her? How? How does he see her? I want you to know now that it's extremely sexual. The awakening, you definitely have awoken something in him. I think it most definitely is a sexual feeling. It's a feeling of arousal. It's a feeling of youthfulness. I say go with it. He definitely notices you sitting next to him. Don't take anything for granted. I have a feeling like he definitely notices you even when you don't think he does. You can be awed by a new vision of your potential. You can be awed by a new vision of your potential. There is no return once a good decision has been made, and its consequences can be far-reaching. Rise to the challenge of something that must happen, and the rewards are great. Honesty is liberating for everyone. I don't know if you've told him. I didn't say it was just sexual. What I said is that he notices you. It's up to you to make it deeper. I didn't say it's just sexual. But when you have two people who are meeting for the first time, it's always chemistry. And to be honest with you, SCX is a huge part of that. That's what I'm trying to say, is that he notices you, you've awakened something in him, and you're going to be having a lot of deep contemplative conversations and connecting on a deeper level. But right now, you've awakened something in him that you shouldn't take for granted. He definitely notices you. He likes what he sees. You could possibly make him feel younger. or very excited. Universe, give us some 10 of Candles. This is like happiness. This is like family happiness. This is like a secure, healthy relationship. You can't get any better card. You also got the Empress. I don't know if you or him has a lot of responsibilities. This could also be relating to all the responsibilities that he has. He might have a lot of stuff that he's having to deal with. He sees you as very young. I know you don't want it to be sexual. He sees you as like a ripe piece of fruit. He sees you as somebody he could possibly get pregnant. Possibly someone who he can have very arousing, intimate evenings with, days, trips. That's how he sees you. You definitely have awakened something in him. Where my damn book go? And she says, yeah, he has a job in college classes. His life is pretty packed. Yeah, he's very busy. He has a lot of burdens. He has a lot of stuff that he's doing. But he definitely notices you there, and you're like a young, sexy, delicious goddess. You're definitely awakening something in him he didn't even know was there. It very much reminds me of Pretty Woman. An earthly goddess blooms in an abundant environment of unconditional love and promise. That's you. Nature and women's bodies are frequently idealized as tame and façoned, perhaps because in reality they are both beyond our control. We have all had some experience of this power. You've awakened something in him that is like beyond his comprehension and beyond his power. It's beyond how busy he is. Expect and provide a loving encounter. Nurture creativity. Take the time to allow a situation to develop. Take time. Don't push it. He might even like that about you. Care for your body. Nourish your mind and soul with art and beauty. Accept all invitations. If he invites you in any way, shape, and form and you're feeling him, don't deny it. Don't deny it. He's busy though. I just want to let you know that. Let's get a little more insight and I'm going to move on. Okay, I'm going to put Khadija on here. Hello, Khadija, and hello, Joa. I don't know who's here. A lot of people have left. If you want a reading, the best thing I can say is hang out. I'm doing one free reading in between each paid. A lot of people have left. We had a previous live like shut down. Oh, I don't know, y'all. Feel bad about that, but it is what it is. I want to get some further insight into this for you. I'd have to really say, just take your time and just like be the attractive, sexy, beautiful creature that you are. Like, it's definitely definitely right now in the moment a sexual attraction. I really feel like you're going to give this person a lot of comfort. You also got growth. I'm getting good vibes. I'm not getting bad vibes at all. I'm going to pull an archetype card for you. Oh, you paid for more, Timmy? All right. We can go ahead and do an extended. For the extended, did you want to continue to talk about him or do something different? Thank you so much for that. You want to learn more about him? Okay, we'll learn more about him. And I have the Timmy, I'm not trying to be funny at all. Can you check your Cash App? Because I have 3 payments from you for today. One for Celeste at 423. That was for you. One for Celeste, and then I didn't get anything until now for $4. I just want to be sure we're clear. Not, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna read for you anyway. I don't know if maybe you didn't see one of the payments go through. Cause didn't you pay for a Lost Girls reading too? And I have 2 6s and 1 4. Just to let you know. I'll give you a minute to check. Maybe you can help me understand what's going on. Did you mean to do 2 3 card readings for them? So one was for 2 3 card readings. Because I thought Lost Girl came in way after Celeste did. Let me know in the chat what's going on. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you were doing... Oh, okay. You got one for Lost Girl. Okay, I got it. Let's go ahead and continue. Thank you, Noku. I was so confused. My bad. Universe, give me some insight for Timmy Turner. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I got so confused. Universe, give me some insight for Timmy Turner on Jonathan. Universe, give us some insight for Timmy Turner on Jonathan. Universe, give us some more insight into what Jonathan wants. What is he looking for? How does he feel about us? What can we look forward to in the future with Jonathan? Universe, give us some insight into Jonathan. Universe, give us some insight into Jonathan for Timmy Turner. Go for it. He just sees you as like a being of passion. I think this is a Leo card. The Queen of Wands. What do you want, Timmy Turner? You can have whatever you want. If you want this person, he's yours. He is absolutely yours. This person, they see you as like an extremely mature feminine creature. When I think about Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman, she most definitely is a very she's a little wayward and she's got her own problems, but she's extending a lot of passion to the world and she's bringing something that everybody wants. There's something extremely magnetic about you, Timmy. There's something like inspirational about you. You might be like a entrepreneur. I don't know what you guys are going to these classes for. I do like the that the cat is here and it sort of kind of represents your spirit animal with the lion. You're extremely driven. It's a history class in college. That's really cool. He sees you as somebody very inspirational. You only have one class with him. He sees you as very warm, very charming. This is most definitely you. You give him queen energy. You also got that Empress card. Don't forget that. Universe, give us some more insight into Jonathan and what he thinks about us. We got the Magician. Gonna lie, it just intuitively I get the feeling that he feels like there is something magical about you, not in like a wizard or a witchy way, but he really feels like you have the capability to like change his reality. You have a capability to change who he thinks he is. You have a capability to change his priorities. Yeah, have you ever had someone that you met or somebody that came into your life and just had the ability to change how you think about everything? He might feel also, like I said before with these different tools, that you're one of four. Remember I was saying the 4 elements? We have the 4 elements here again. He might think that you're one of these 4 that he's missing. also be telling you it's time to make your move. Go at this with some passion. And he came out as an emperor here, for sure. If it came out a little upside down, what I do want you to know is try not to be a dictator about it. Try not to be too imposing when you do approach this person. Try to like use this magnetic energy to somewhat like bring them to you. Use your magic to somewhat bring them to you. Try not to be too imposing. You're already a leader. You're already killing it with this Leo energy. Try to like do it a little softly. Use your magnetism. You're very friendly and you just like radiate confidence. You're somebody that people want to be around. You got it again. You got the World card twice. You're gonna possibly complete this person if you let it grow into something more. If you let it grow. You also got the Two of Cups here. Just make sure that you're mature about it. The mature fool. The World card represents the mature fool. Thank you, Joa. Thank you, Daytona. You guys are so sweet in the comments. Trying to see how this Knight of Swords comes in. Just go after what you want. If this person is what you want, go after it. This is also communication. Swords represent communication. Tell this person how you feel, but try to do it in a way that isn't too imposing. I'm going to get a few more cards for you, then we're going to move on. I think I'm going to pull some of these love manifestation cards. And Timmy Turner says, I always make the first move. No guys have ever done that for me. He possibly... She puts her, you know what, I'll tell you this, because I was a little confused by that Emperor and that Knight of Wands. This is the thing about her, is that she makes it seem like they're making the first move. She makes it appear that they're making the first move. Women of the Night have a very interesting lure. Like, you know, the anglerfish with the light. Because they're dealing with men who, to some extent, you know, they don't want any strings attached. But they're also still men. And they want to still, like, have their ego stroked. So she puts herself up in a position to be approached. Make sure that you do that. Because it might not even be that you have to make the first move. You just got to make it seem like you're not. Does that make any sense to me? Does that make any sense? Am I talking crazy? I'm gonna pull one of these love decks, and then we'll do one oracle card, and then we're gonna move on. You gotta, what should I? Oh yeah, you gotta put yourself in a position where it makes it look like he's in charge. I got these love spell cards in here. I'm taking all them bitches out. I ain't telling y'all to do no spells. I don't want that shit backfiring on my ass. I ain't taking none of that karma. Yeah, we're gonna see what we gotta do. I'm gonna let you pick one of these and we'll do an archetype card. Universe, give us some insight for Timmy Turner. What do we need to do to bring this love in, universe? Give us some insight for Timmy Turner. What do we need to do to bring this love in, universe? Give us some insight. What do we need to do? Pick a card, Timmy. Two. Heart chakra. The heart chakra is located in the center of the chest. This chakra is associated with love, compassion, and connection. When the heart chakra is blocked, it can be hard to connect with people, express love, or experience empathy. To clear your heart chakra, find a quiet, comfortable place to sit and hold a rose quartz to your chest. Close your eyes and imagine love and light emanating from your heart chakra. This is the love chakra. Let me pull one archetype card for you, then we're gonna move on. Universe, give us some insight for Timmy Turner. What does Timmy Turner need to do? How does she really need to approach the situation? What do we need to know? I don't know. I kind of feel like this is you, that cheetah. I think that's fire energy. And we have more fire energy. You can look at that later if you can see it. You can take a picture of it later. And it says, solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine on the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature. and expands outward to brighten the universe. Like I said, you just got something to me that everybody wants. The energy within a cheetah's personality is palpable to others. I keep saying it. And they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward movement. So if you're looking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. You don't have to run towards him. You don't have to run towards him. You just got to put yourself in a position where he thinks he's doing it. I don't know. You know, did y'all ever see Legally Blonde? Y'all remember when they did the bend and snap? Y'all remember the bend and snap? Sorry. When you drop something and you bend and you snap. Like, you gotta do something like that. This represents, achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance is impatient and competitive. Reconnect to purpose. Thank you so much, Timmy. I'm sorry we got disconnected earlier. I feel like your reading went really well. I love you, Timmy. I hope you hang out for a little bit. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do one free reading before I move on. Anila, Tessa, Jennifer. Is Anila, Tessa, or Jennifer here for a free reading? Anila, Tessa, and Jennifer. Hi, Favor. I'm going to add you to the list. Thank you, Timmy. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the other readings and extending. I really appreciate you. And we have Amazing here. We're going to put her on the paid list. Thank you, Amazing. Hi, Favor. Someone said, use your feminine wild. I was thinking the same thing. Bye, Timmy. Hi, Favor. I'm going to put you on the free list. So I guess Ashley, Anila, and Tessa are not here. Is Noku, did you have a question? Noku, if you have a question, we're doing one free reading. Let me add, we got Amazing here. Noku, please ask your question. After your question, we're going to move to Celeste. After Celeste, we have Lost Girl. And after Lost Girl, we have Amazing Grace. We're going to do one free reading in between each. Most of these people are leaving, so if you're here and you want a free reading, hang out. We just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people leave. Noku, did you have a question? We have an extended for Amazing here. Okay. Let me see. And I see your payment here. I added you to the list just now. Let me go to the chat here. Put a thank you here for Amazing Grace. And thank you so much for paying Amazing. I really appreciate you. Okay, so we got Noku. Noku came back. We're going to do one free reading for Noku, and then we're going to Celeste. And Noku asks, yes, what should I work on in myself during my hiatus? Thank you. During your hiatus from what? What you got a hiatus from school? Universe, give us some insight for Noku. What does she need to work on during her hiatus? Universe, give us some insight for Noku. What does she need to work on? What an interesting question for this hiatus that she's on. Universe, give us some insight. This is a very interesting card. I mean, it like literally just popped out. It flew out. You need to work on resting your mind. I don't know if you're like overthinking things, overthinking school, overthinking your responsibilities. Like you have an inability to rest. I don't know if you're somebody that like always has something to do, always has like something to complete. Hold on. You might also need to work on building up some kind of like mental strength. And Noku says, isolating from the world to go on a journey, shadow working everything so the new me can emerge. So I left social media until November. Wow. That's really interesting. It might just be an overall lack of self-care. Yeah, you gotta work on, this is the card for rest. The card of rest, relaxation, recovery, healing. You see how she's kind of in bed chilling? You got a problem with that. It's time for some kind of reawakening for you also. Like, I wonder if you're saying I need to go into isolation, which is fine. Like, it makes me think of Buddha, or like even Rasputin went into the wilderness. Jesus Christ went into the wilderness. But something like... Just be careful that you don't totally tune everybody out, Noku. Because there may be an aspect of your life that you actually need to like end in isolation with. Maybe you need to create better bonds that are actually more meaningful. Maybe it's not the quantity of personal the quantity of interaction with people. Maybe it's the quality. Inoku says, yes, it's always something I can never rest physically because of school, and then mentally because I'm always thinking about what to do next. I was telling my friends the other day how I felt guilt about resting and doing nothing. Yeah, I think that's most definitely it, but I'm not gonna lie. I think you're tuning out in the wrong way. I know it's complicated. Like, I had to look at this card, the meaning for it. Just when I see that end of isolation for the Four of Swords, I'm really thinking, like when it says rejoining life, I think you're taking it the wrong way. I think you're taking it as to mean, okay, I'm gonna leave social media, I'm gonna leave talking online and talking to people in general, then I'm gonna go into the wilderness, I'm gonna be by myself. That might not exactly be it. There's nothing wrong with taking time to yourself to do shadow work. I don't really know what that means, but I have an idea of it like being a cleansing spiritually. But I really feel like you need to change your idea of what... I feel like you're isolated already, Noku. I think that's the revelation. I think you're already isolated, because I'm the same way. I'm on social media. I'm writing my tarot-based comic book. Arcana Psychic Institute coming soon to a YouTube's near you. I am doing this, I'm cooking, and it's like I need to take time just to isolate. No, you need to rejoin life. You need to rejoin life. This is the end of isolation. Like, you're already isolated. You need to go hang out with your friends. You need to go see a dumb, stupid movie like Beetlejuice with your dad or your uncles, cousins, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you got the right idea, but the wrong way about it, I think. Thank you. If you want to upgrade, you can. Let's go ahead and move on to Celeste. Celeste, what was your question? We got a 10-minute for Celeste, a 10-minute for Lost Girl, and then an extended for Amazing Grace. Thank you for waiting, Celeste. Okay, Celeste says, I'm feeling a spiritual connection with Jason also like me. I'm feeling a spiritual connection with Jason also like me. He told me he loves me and me. Is there anything I need to know about this connection? Ooh, Leo like me. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot going on. We got 2 Leos. All right, let me shuffle these cards up. I don't know why we're worried. I need to know about, is there anything I need to know about this connection? Universe, give us some insight for Celeste. I'm feeling a spiritual connection to Jason. He told me he loves me. Is there anything I need to know about the connection? Universe, give us some insight. What does Celeste need to know, universe, about this connection between her and Jason? Got a little something going on. Somebody told you they loved you. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, or 4, Celeste. Let's get a little deeper insight into this. Three. You got that card, kinda, and I put it back. It kind of came out, and I was like, no, it can't be. Watch. When you watch this later, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll see me kind of like shuffle it back. I don't know. Was it you that got this card before? I don't know if this guy lives in your community, lives in your apartment complex, lives around you, lives in the same neighborhood as you, lives across like the hall from you, or you guys just have a really strong tie in your neighborhood. I don't know. You guys could possibly be there's something that like ties you together. Either it's like a friend group. It could be even like a friend group online. There is some community that you're in or some kind of I don't know. This involves other people. It somehow involves other people. Are you guys in like a group together? Or does he have a lot of friends that are friends with your friends? I feel like it's gonna involve some kind of competition. You could be this could be what is about to happen, is that you're about to kind of be enrolled into this person's life, and he's gonna have a lot of very close friends, family, that you're gonna have to sort of kind of compete with for his attention. I don't know if you've seen Martin. I know I'm getting old. This is what you asked me. You said, what do you see coming? I see that this person has a lot of people that they're tight with. These are people that go way back into this person's life. He could have possibly went to like middle school with these people, high school with these people. I don't know if you guys have like a bar y'all go to with a bunch of people that y'all know. This involves other people, I'm telling you. What I see is not anything like to be afraid of, but you just need to be aware that these people are extremely possessive of him. They're extremely possessive of his time. They like it when he thinks a certain way because it benefits them. It benefits like either their ideals. They could have the same ideals as him politically or socially. Sometimes we have friends and they move in the world in a certain way socially. Like, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Some guys have guy friends that will never get married and don't want their friends to get married. It's like that kind of thing. It's not even that he's not gonna want to marry you or that he doesn't like you. This involves some sort of competition. I know, like, you're saying no, it's not happening. I see it though. Like, there is somebody around him, or you guys might be moving into a place together where you're gonna encounter some of this. He asked if I would marry him one day. I mean, you're telling me what I see, and I'm trying to tell you, it's not even necessarily him that I think the cards are trying to give you some insight into. Because this is the five of swords. This is some kind of competition. Like, have you ever seen Martin, his friends, his neighbors, his bosses? Like, people are going to try to like interject into what y'all got going on. I see a lot of happiness. I see y'all vibing. I see y'all both bringing something unique and different if you want to, though. It also came out kind of sideways. If you want to do it, I see that. It's up to you if you want to do it. I see y'all really vibing, but it's not y'all. It's some kind of outside force. It involves a group of people that are going to try to have some kind of influence on what you're doing. I don't know if it's going to be his mama. Like, I remember in the show, she used to come over a lot and complain about how she cooked and everything. It's not necessarily him. I feel like this person is fun to be around. I feel like he's hilarious. I feel like he does have a lot to learn about life. He is marriage material, and that is something that you guys are striving towards in the future. You're gonna most definitely vibe. I gotta trust the cards. It's something else, though. It's something else. It's someone else. I'm thinking with this Queen of Swords. Hi Aqua, I'm doing paid readings right now if you want to hang out, sweetheart. I'm gonna tell you what, Celeste. Make sure that you stand your ground in this competition. Make sure that you don't let anyone run you off. And make sure also that you're not confusing your relationship with him with the relationship he has with other people. Like, I see the love. If you want me to talk more about the love aspect, I can, but you asked me what you needed to know, and I'm telling you right now, be sure if there's anybody you have to cut out, that you're able to do it. It reminds me kind of my stepmom. Like, it could be a lot. It could be a lot, I think, because she's married to, like, my family. They a lot. They be a lot, okay? Like, she used to really, like, bend over backwards to make everybody happy. Then she realized people were just gonna walk all over her, and she's not doing it no more. It's something like that. Like, you better make sure if his mama come over and she says your the ham hock and your greens ain't, you know what I mean, ain't right, because you using turkey neck, and she, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, like, stand your ground, Celeste. That's what you don't see coming. You got a whole group of people you're gonna have to deal with. His sister, some kind of friends. I don't know, this could be a group of people he works with. Like, my brother, he delivers packages, and the FedEx people are crazy. That's what I mean. Like, does he work for some, like, weird union where they're, like, extremely tight? You know what I mean? Just make sure you're not giving it away if it's not deserved, Celeste. This isn't really even about him. He works for the bus company and lives in New York. Oh, that's all I need to know. Girl, let me tell you something. I don't know where you live. I grew up in the South, in the West. I was born in the West. I just moved to New York to be with my fiance. Oh my gosh. They friends? Girl, they friends is... Brianna, you said I'm on it. Thank you, Brianna. I needed a little encouragement. Brianna, thank you. Brianna know how to be a good cheerleader. Girl, they friends. If any of my man's friends are on here right now, I'm sorry, y'all weird. Y'all weird. They not like normal people out here, y'all, where you just, like, if you come in here to be with him, look out. I'm telling you, there's something about small cities, right? In small cities, we have a way of interacting with one another. And everybody's business kind of spreads a little bit. And, you know, you have your table talk, especially in the South. But when you go outside, you try not to, you know, be disrespectful. It's uncouth to be a busybody and talkative outside. But, you know, things spread, people talk. It's not like that here. Brianna said, "Oh, weird. They so weird." It's not like that here. If you don't believe in their politics, honey, if you don't, the politics out here in New York are crazy. They are crazy. Thank you, Brianna. Brianna said, "LOL, I got your back." Hey, Jada, how you doing? I'm just letting you know, get ready for it, because I got ready for it when I got here. I got ready for it. I was like, oh, wow. I was making jokes I should not have made. I was saying stuff I should not have said, because they are so... they're hypersensitive about race, too. Like, you can't say stuff here you can say in Oklahoma. They don't get it. Just be ready for it. Just be ready for it. It's a group of people, and they all know each other, and they've all known each other for years. Sometimes me and my man will be going somewhere, And he'll be like, oh, that's that guy I went to middle school with. We just walking in the park. He's seeing everybody. Just be ready for that. It's going to be on another level. Let me get a little more insight. We're about to hit 10 minutes here, and then we're going to move on. Yeah. Make sure that you, don't be handing out no compassion to nobody that don't deserve it. Because I also thought that if I came here and I lended my hand out and I tried to be aggressive, Brianna said, and I tried to be a fountain of, positivity, it don't always work. It don't always work. These people take interpersonal relationships to a level y'all don't understand. People from the country and from out west, y'all, we simple. Our interpersonal relationships, they doing shit here like you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine, because there's so many of them and they're so tight up together. They ain't got no grass. They ain't got no flowers. They ain't got no trees. I'm sweet nature, and that is the fast life. Yeah, they ain't got nothing. All they have are interpersonal relationships. It's not like you can go outside and step on some grass, get in your car, go to the store, and most people are not living like that. They are obsessed with like weaving webs of complicated like narratives with one another. It's crazy out here. They not living like we living on that side where it's just, how we do. They are experts. All they have is, and I used to wonder why really are people so fashionable right here. And I always thought it has something to do with that people coming from Europe and the Atlantic and those countries over to here. Sometimes I really do think that they're so good at that stuff because they don't really have the outdoors. Like, if you can't really care about like living and walking on grass, like all you have is your fashion. Girl, let me stop talking shit about New Yorkers. They're sweet people. They're just as nice to me here as they are in the South. But they busy. They real busy. So if you coming out here to be with him, Celeste says, I'm still not sure about coming to New York with him to his apartment. He wants me to. Girl. I left the last place I was at to live here. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't. He better be perfect. Because if you get stuck out here, you fucked. He better be damn near perfect, Celeste. Take your time with this one. Take your time. Take your time. I think you have kids. So yeah, make sure you take your time. I'm going to pull one archetype card for you. Then we're going to move on. We're going to move on and do one free reading. And then we have Lost Girl next. Universe, give us some insight for Celeste. What does Celeste need to know overall? You wanted to know, Celeste, what you needed to look out for. You didn't ask me for any old love reading. You said, what do I need to look out for? And I'm telling you, it's other people. I wish somebody had told me that when I got here. Could be other people in the building. Sometimes I'll leave our apartment and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm glad I made it back. Could be other people in the neighborhood. Thank you, Brianna. Celeste, can you choose 1, 2, or 3? got Kairos. $219. You can read that later if you want. I'm going to read through this real quick and we're going to move on. Mythic time, synchronicity. We have all had the experience of timelessness of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is territory for Kairos. This card suggests there's a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. Timing is a part of it. Just don't run out there and go live. Make sure you're ready. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. Don't get too impatient, please. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precious precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Ease into a decision and action. I want to thank you so much, Celeste. Oh, you extended? Hold on. Let me know if you're gonna extend. Oh, you pay on my old Cash App. Hold on. Okay, we'll extend the reading. Hold out, please, Lost Girl and Amazing. We're gonna extend the reading. Let me get back into this. This is divine timing. Do not rush into this. I feel like, where are you from, Celeste? Where can you tell me where are you from? I'm about to school you, for real. Where are you from, Celeste? You're not ready. You need to make sure that this is exactly what you want to do, Celeste. You gotta make sure this is exactly what you want to do. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if it involves, are you most likely going to be going to him? Let me know that. Will you be going to him if this happens? Also, this is fighting against time. If you want to go deeper, Perfect Lovers by Felix Gonzalez. The word evil comes from the root of unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. How long have you known him? I mean, this is very telling. The word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. This is all about timing. I'm not even saying that this person isn't the right match, or that they're not the right person for you. This involves timing. And Celeste says he offered to move me to Richmond. I guess that's not in the city. I mean, that's already better. It looks better. It looks a lot better. How long have you known him, Celeste? A month and a week, but it was like a connection instantly. I knew the guy I'm with now for like 8 weeks before I moved to New York. But I don't have any kids. We just gotta think about timing. Gotta think about timing here. I don't get any bad vibes from him, but we gotta be wise about the situation. I feel like I might have known him in a past life. Universe, give us some insight for Celeste on this situation and her moving to Richmond, New York. Give us some insight. What does she need to know overall, Universe? We know that we need to practice patience, and we know that we cannot make a rush decision. Tell us what we need to know overall, Universe, about this situation. Give us some insight. What do we need to know overall? All right. Universe. Ooh, give us some insight for Celeste. What does she need to know? Tell us what we need to know. We already know you're telling us to take our time. We already know you're telling us to take our time. Give me one more card, Universe. All right. We got some good stuff here. We could really talk about this. I like this. I love the connection. This person most definitely is not a fraud, from what I can see. They're not lying, scheming, trying to trick you. They're not hiding something. They're sincere. I'm going to tell you what I see, though, Celeste. You better have your money right. You got to have something, Celeste. You got to have your money right. You got to have a job secured before you get here. And even still, you have to have something for yourself that this person could not take from you. I feel like finances is going to be the major thing you need to know about. The most apparent obstacle that I can see is finances. In some way, there's going to be a lot of love between you. I don't see anything negative about this person right now. As of this time right now, in this current period of time, just watch out that he ain't broke. He's got what you want. He's somebody you can do life with. He's somebody you can have the passion with. He's somebody you're gonna vibe with. You feel like you had that past life thing with him. I don't believe in past lives. I know y'all do. I ain't mad at it. I feel like sometimes you're so into someone, it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like we've known each other before. I think that we have seen him before. Brianna said, I do not. Brianna's funny. I feel like this person has come up for you before as that person that was coming in that you have been waiting for. But you better make sure you got your coins together. This could also be you taking a break from doing a ton of work. This could also be somebody unable to work. Amen, Brianna. I feel you on that. This could also be somebody that's unable to work. I don't know if he has some kind of little thing going on with his job or his workplace. Just be aware of that. Or if he's like a couch potato or a little bit lazy, something, it got something to do with finances. Make sure you have your paper together. Or it could just be that he's trying really hard to build. I'm working on my finances and waiting stability for myself. Yeah. This is somebody, this is you. This is somebody that's learned from her mistakes in the past. If you have, this could also be you not working in the future. Not doing shit in the future, but what you want to do. That could be you taking a retreat from work. I'm so glad this came out. I was nervous. This is also universe telling you to worry about quality over quantity. Just make sure you have a foundation together before you go. Make sure that you are, this could also be you not being cunning enough, not being clever enough to anticipate this lack of stability. I do see love here. I want you to know that overall I see love, but this could be you being a little, you not being real slick and putting that money up, not being slick about it and letting this person beguile you with feelings. You gotta have more than that. Just because you work a lot don't mean you got no money. But it's good that he's working. That's good. A man at work is a man A-okay indeed. A-okay indeed. We about to move on. We got just a few more minutes. Let me pull another card for you. I think that card you got was perfect, Celeste. I'm not gonna lie. That card you got, that last card, that Chronos card. I'm gonna pull an animal archetype for you. Go back and look at this later, because that Chronos card was on point. This is something that's gonna take a minute. Take your time. Universe, give us one more card for Celeste. What do we need to know about this situation? How she could move through the world? What does she need to keep in mind? I wonder if we got this shark on purpose. That's water energy for one. It's dark water energy. You could be emotional. You could be real cute and real sweet, but you better make sure that you're ready. You better, I'm a Pisces, I'm a fish. I could be a shark sometimes too. You better make sure you're ready, Celeste. We already know that the love is there. I'm not concerned about the love or if he's scamming you. I'm really concerned on if you're really ready to make this, it might be too soon. Brianna says I'm a crab Cancer. I didn't know you were a Cancer, Brie. I like Cancer girls. Cancer boys are weird though. Hi Kelsey, give me a minute here. She says if I'm not fulfilled, I can move on quickly. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest. I think you gotta be really honest about the timing. You might be feeling the love. You know what I mean? I think what's really lurking beneath the whole situation, did I keep Chronos? Is that timing. It's that timing. To be totally ourselves or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. Intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. You're very captivated by this person. Just be careful. Make sure that you're honest. Make sure that you're really honest about if this is something you should do like right now, or if this is something you need to plan a little bit longer for. If you feel like something's off, Celeste, don't mull through. Just come back to this. Come back to this reading when you can. I think it's going to be really meaningful to you later. Thank you so much, Celeste. I really appreciate you. Lost Girl, you have a 10-minute reading. Are you ready, Lost Girl? Go ahead and ask your question, Lost Girl. I'm going to go ahead and add Kelsey. And yep. We got Kelsey, yep. Lost Girl, go ahead and ask your question. We got Amazing Grace. I got to get some of these readings out the way because we extended a little bit. Freebie people, I haven't forgotten about y'all. After this, we're going to do Amazing just because some of the, because Celeste extended a little bit longer, which is perfectly fine. Let me use the ladies' room. I'll be right back. I think that I'm going to put Brianna on the list. And after Amazing, I might get out of here. I'm going to put Bri on here. So if you're in the room and you're waiting for a free reading, I'm going to do y'all and then the paids, and I might get out of here. I would like to chill tonight. I'm still writing my story. I've been having fun doing that. It's September. September is the slowest month on YouTube. So I got shit planned for October. Alright, Lost Girl. Ayush and I were together for 6 months. He's always been so sweet to me, but because of my insecurities, I accused him of cheating and things went downhill from there. After really intense argument, we both said hurtful things. He told me he doesn't want me and will never come back. Do you think there's any chance he might forgive me and that we might reconcile? Hi, Tune. How are you doing, sweetheart? Right now, the list is really kind of long. Yeah, it is kind of long. We're going to look into Ayush for Lost Girl. Universe, give us some insight for Ayush and Lost Girl. This is a 10-minute reading. It's 6:30 now. Universe, give us some insight for Ayush and Lost Girl. Are they going to reconcile? Just tell us what we need to know. Thanks for hanging out, Amazing. Tell us what we need to know. Universe, give us some insight. So what we need to Universe, give us some insight. Give us some insight for Ayush and Lost Girl. I forgot to mention my name is Shust. I don't know if anyone can pronounce it. You funny. Universe, give us some insight. Universe, give us some insight into Lost Girl. And this argument they have. I think that you were unfair to this person. I think you were extremely unfair with this person with whatever you said. It caused a huge rift between you. It was a huge divide. You gotta take responsibility for whatever you did. And if that means space, it means space. I'm not saying it's all you, but we're gonna talk about your end of it. Because what can we do about his? Thank you, Brianna, for putting that. I'm gonna pin that in the chat. I think you're a little fiery. You could be a lot. I think you could be a lot. I don't mean that in a negative way. You're going to have to make up for it by being compassionate. Keep trying to contact this person for the time being. Give them a little space first. Calm down. Try not to come off too fiery. I think you should get a little more down to earth. I think you're extremely independent. I think you're very determined to get this person's attention back. Just make sure you do it in a kind of way. This is also about divine timing. You need to grow up a little bit yourself. We all do. I know I do. Me and Dan go to therapy every week. And every week he gets to complain to therapists about what I did wrong. It mostly be my ass talking shit. But when he does do something wrong, it's always like, oh, when he do something wrong, he really do something wrong. But that's what I mean. You might have some growing up to do. Just be sweet to them. Be sweet to them. They see you as really passionate. Very, very passionate. I don't know, you're good at something, Lost Girl. What do you make something? Paint something? Create something? You're magnetic. People like being around you, but that energy, when it's not directed correctly, it can come off kind of rude. You didn't really come out upside down here. Yeah, you're really good at designing. I love like that area that they're in. The home looks really nice. The throne looks nice. Like, not only do they look nice, but everything is like nice around them. Even the animals are like, yeah, we're all about it. But you gotta reel that in a little bit. You're gonna have to offer this person some love and attention and affection in a sweet way. Don't send them a message and be like, hey, look what I did today. Look what I made today. Look at this meme, this funny meme, or look at this really interesting. No, you're gonna have to be like very sweet about it. You're gonna have to get a little more feminine. I know you're naturally like this. I really want to so badly, but we are in no contact. How can I fix? You're gonna have to wait. This is divine timing. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. I know you don't want to hear it. Let's get a little more insight. You are gonna have to wait, lovey. Because they've set up some clear boundaries with you. They cut you out for sure. You're gonna have to wait. There is nothing you can do right now. You might be bound up with this person a little more than you need to be. You talking about you'll wait your whole life? You feel very powerless in the situation. You might need some boundaries from this person for your own good. Because when you said that shit, I know you're fighting for what you think is right. But if you are in a relationship with someone and it's a relationship like this, I don't know. I know you're fighting for what you believe in. I know you're persistent with it. They cut you the fuck out. They cut you clear out. You might be kind of addicted to this person. You might. I just want to make sure for yourself. I think it's complicated. Sometimes people come here and they ask for insight, and sometimes it's just not like you got the Lover's card. Give it a minute. Keep fighting. Keep waiting. I know you feel stuck. I know you feel stuck to this person. I know that you feel like you're in bondage right now. All you can do is wait if you want that love. Just make sure that you were in the relationship in the first place for the right reasons. Just make sure that this person didn't give you an opportunity to like express the worst parts of yourself. Like maybe you have a thing with like dominating in your relationships, and that might have been dominating the relationship. You might have been a little self-absorbed. You got some stuff you need to work on. You might need to work on being a little more independent. I don't know if you got weird about money or like health. Like maybe you were like, oh, you're not a healthy person. I'm healthier than you. I work out more than you, or I make more than you. There's just a lot of imbalances. A lot of imbalances. I'm going to pull one archetype card for you, then we're moving on to amazing. Dude, what you doing? Oh, shit. Sorry. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi or my titty pop out. Say hi. Y'all see Doodle got one arm? It was our last conversation. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna pull an archetype card for you, then we're gonna move on to amazing. I just like to touch all bases, you know? I like to touch all bases. That did come out like a motherfucker though. That came out, I'm gonna keep it. You gotta heal this situation. You wanna rush it. You want it to be on your time. I wonder, Lost Girl, if you have a thing with getting what you want. You might have to spend this time working on you. Possibly, I don't know exactly what happened. Possibly working on your own temper. Working on the way that you, he is struggling right now, trying to make his future better. He is a gamer. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Let me look this card up for you, the healer. Dude, in here acting crazy. Yeah. What do you want, little one? Doodle. The healer. You can read this later if you can see it. After this, we're gonna move on. So Amazing Grace, please get ready. And he is September 30th, so I guess he's a Libra. I'm a Taurus. Yeah, you can be a little stubborn. The light worker, the gifted, the old soul. Though some claim the work of the healer as their gift, they name it as their dharma. The force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and internal life force from which we so easily drift away. In Sanskrit, the word avidya means forgetting. And it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting. You gotta let this go for a little bit. You're gonna have to give it some time. Through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists, the healer approaches this with multiple ways, from multiple angles. Knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It's not going to be like, okay, when he calls me, or I'm going to contact him, send him this text, everything's going to be better. No, I think the universe wants you to work on you. I think the universe wants you to think about how you react, how you interact. I think the universe wants to think about how you want to approach communicating with your... Hey, El Nino! Hey, girl! How are you? Me, Bree, Amazing Grace, we all chilling in here. What you doing? I think it's multiple angles. I know it seems like this cat, gone cat, get... I gotta be nice on here. Doodle, if you don't go, you're gonna have to approach it from several angles. You think it's simple. You think it's just like, if I am able to speak to him, I can fix this, but that's not it. Because I feel like if you were able to speak to him, it wouldn't be fixed. Thank you, El Nino. I be seeing you on the ground, looking fierce. El Nino be looking fierce, y'all, on the ground. Okay. Knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is a multi-layered and circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the Ouroboros. So it's really interesting because I feel like if you don't fix the problem, it's going to be like the snake eating itself, and it's just going to repeat. Sometimes the universe wants us to fix ourselves, and we just don't get it. the universe is like, okay, if I okay, the universe is saying, like, if you fix yourself, really, I will give you what you seek. But us, we're like, I want that person. I'm not gonna really fix myself because I want to fix the issue and remedy me not feeling good inside. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just talking. Thank you so much, Lost Girl. I love you. I'm here for you. We're gonna work through this together. Are you ready, amazing? Let me know when you're ready, amazing. I got amazing and Brianna, and this is gonna be our last readings for the night. Anybody in the room that want a free reading, I'll do the freebies too. Who does will meeting up fix things? I love that, Lost Girl. Lost Girl said, if universe wants me to fix myself so that we can be together, I'm gonna do that work. Good job. And I think you should write him a little something saying, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Make sure that you take responsibility for what you said and send it to him and leave it at that. Don't chase him. Let him sit with that for a moment. What does Mr. R want to say to me? Is this your lover, amazing? I just want to make sure. Say. What does Mr. R want to say to me? What does Mr. R want to say to me? Kelsey, yeah, you're on the list. Thank you for letting me know you're here, love. What does Mr. R want to say to Amazing Grace Universe? We have an extended now. Oh, man. And then, night, Lost Girl. Daytona, I got you on there too. Y'all on there. Woo, this is really deep. This is really deep. Amazing Grace. I got Amazing Grace with an extended. We're gonna do Brianna, and then the freebies after that. Alright, I'm just gonna get into it. Brianna, do you want me to do you and then the freebies or freebies and you? Let me know. You got Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is somebody haunting your dreams. This is somebody haunting your dreams. No crazy stuff. I'm not trying to be weird about it. I make like these movie cards. All of these movies in this deck symbolize something to me. Bram Stoker and Mina, we're talking about a connection in the movie that goes back eons and goes back centuries. It goes back ages, and it literally spans the length of time. It's longer than something that you're even aware of. It's something really like, I want to even say archaic, ancient. This person, I'm not sure really who they are or what they've done, but they're extremely revered or feared by other people. I don't know if this person is like in the military, or if they're like a fireman or a police officer, or like they did something that made them like a target to other people. They were doing something possibly that was unconventional, that made them stand out. Something that made people like almost afraid of them. It's Rashad. Oh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just reading it as this. It's so deep because we're talking about, again, somebody that hi creative. I'm not taking no more names right now, baby. I'll be on tomorrow. That literally they want to capture. They want to capture him. They want to contain him, and they want to make sure that he can't get out. And it's because of something that he did. It's because of something that they did, where they want to imprison him, they want to capture him, and they don't want him out mingling with people. They don't want him out mingling with the broader public, touching their women, touching their daughters, their wives. They want to keep him in a place, in a space where he is basically vanquished. They see him as a foe and he needs to be vanquished. This person might let me just make sure I'm not going off too far from your question. This person wants to tell you, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I don't care where you are. I'm just going to be a little science fiction with it because they're movie cards, but y'all know I have my own beliefs. But as far as the film goes, they're saying, I'm coming for you. I don't care where you are, what lifetime it is. In fact, she was with somebody else when he came to get her. I don't know if you've seen Bram Stoker's Dracula. She was with somebody else. She didn't even realize she wasn't even supposed to be with him because she had somebody coming from her from the past. He doesn't care if he has to cross an entire ocean to get to you. This is a lot of pain, though. Whatever happened, he wants to know that he's gonna soothe that pain for you. ease that pain for you. Somebody's going through something. Somebody can't think straight. It's just a lot of like imposing thoughts and like wild notions going on, and this person wants you to know that they're coming and you don't have to worry about anything anymore. This is also Dark Night of the Soul. Dark Night of the Soul. I also want to say that before they come, you're going to go through this Dark Night of the Soul where you feel like you have kind of been just abandoned. Or like something's just missing from your life. And Amazing Set Grace says, OMG, thank God. And yes, it's whipping our asses. El Nino said, do you believe in past life karma? I do believe in karma. I do. I don't think I believe in no past lives. I feel like we here and we gone. That's all. But I will tell y'all this. I do believe that there is residual energy. And since energy can't be created nor destroyed, I feel like we kind of, you know, people would be like, oh, you remind me of that person, or you look like that person, or you know what I mean? Like, you have the energy of Cleopatra, or I feel like energy is nor created nor destroyed. I feel like once we leave, that energy comes back, and then you get a little bit of that. It's complicated. What Brianna say? I believe in generational curses, though, ain't it? Oh, yeah, that's true, ain't it? That, This person, though. Somebody, I don't know if you're having bad dreams. This person is just wanting to tell you, I'm coming. You're not going to have those bad dreams anymore. Mina definitely had some bad thoughts before he got there. She definitely had some bad thoughts. She was thinking bad stuff. She was really getting like on the edge of her seat because her friend was acting weird. Everybody in the town was acting weird. She wasn't able to really find any rest, like on the eve of her own like engagement to that other guy, until she found him.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Hey, honey.
Hi, Lucky. How was your day? Good. This is about persecution. This could also be telling you things are not as bad as you think they are. Let's get some more insight. I could go on and on and on about this. Also, I want to let you know, Amazing Grace, you might be living kind of like all right. When this person comes, you're gonna have like so much luxury, like kind of beyond what you even think is possible. Like a lot of luxury. Universe, give us some insight for Amazing Grace. What do we need to know overall? What does he want her to know? El Nino, I've always wondered if you were an evil person in a previous life, would you lifetime in this life be affected? Ooh. I think that energy probably... Yes, sir. I think that energy comes back. I think that all that energy comes back. Like when I live in the South in Savannah and we go down to those slave quarters, like on the water, there's these vaults they used to keep slaves in. You feel that energy. It's there. It's there. Some of that stuff lingers, and it definitely connects itself to objects. Lovey, can you start it now? wish I had prettier cards to go with this beautiful card that I pulled for her. I got something prettier than this. Yeah, I do have something prettier. Hold on. Got the world upside down. He wants you to know that everything's not complete yet. You're not complete yet. There's a reason. You know, the world card, it's incorporating all those different sides, those 4 sides of what completes us. Everything's not complete yet. That's what he wants you to know. It's not done. Everything is not done yet. Universe, give us some insight for Amazing Grace. What do we need to know? What does she shot at us in the universe? Give us some It's so interesting, El Nino. I'm actually exploring that now for the tarot graphic novel me and Dan are writing. So y'all are gonna get a taste of all that. We're talking about all that stuff. Universe, give me some insight for Amazing Grace. What does she need to know? What is he trying to tell her? Got the 4 cups upside down. 5 of Cups upside down. Don't worry. It's not done yet. I'm just going to flip this right side up for the aesthetic. Just for the sake of aesthetics. Don't worry. You got the World card upside down and the 5 of Cups. This is not complete yet. Don't worry. Don't cry. Don't worry your pretty little head. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about this. It's not done yet. The cycle has not been completed yet. All of the elements have not been incorporated yet. You don't have to worry. This person wants you to know, you don't have to feel loss or grief. Don't feel disappointment, and do not feel abandoned. Do not feel abandoned, universe. You got the 10 of Wands upside down. Don't feel burdened. Don't feel burdened. You might feel like you got too much on your plate. This is this person speaking to you. You might feel like you have too much on your plate right now. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm here. I'm trying to help you carry this weight that you feel. All this stuff that is on your mind, all these trials that you've been through. It's even interesting because it looks like that thing coming out of her head here, that candle, is coming out of their head. You got a lot on your mind. This reminds me of Bram Stoker too, that castle and that moonlight. And kind of that person coming out of nowhere. You got a lot on your mind. This person wants you to know to take it easy. Don't overthink it. You might feel like you have too many bills, too many burdens in some way, something that's like out of your control, or too much like responsibility that you're not getting help with. And this person wants you to know that they're gonna be there to help you and that you don't have to worry. Just remember that this journey isn't done yet. Universe, give us some more insight. And the Ace of Cups. Somebody doesn't feel emotionally fulfilled. Somebody somebody just does not feel like they're getting everything that they want. I'm gonna pull some more of these cards. These are good. You might feel like you don't have a place to pour your cup into. Like you have all this energy, all this love, but you really don't feel like you have a place to pour it into. Like all the energy you have is just going spilt. You know, that's someone you can't even see? That's like peering out of this portal, out of this world, barely able to touch you. And I just think about like Bram Stoker's Dracula also, and as somebody that you can't like really see. Like that's not really what he looks like. He's really not there in that form. Universe, give me some insight. Let me put these over here. I want to pull a few more of these and get some archetype for you. Universe, give me some more insight for Amazing Grace. What does she need? This one came out earlier. I kind of put it back. Just don't lose your passion. This person wants you to know not to lose your passion, not to lose your light. I know like you feel like you don't have a place to put that cup. I know you feel like you don't have a place to put that love, to pour that energy into. I'm here. Don't lose your passion. Keep being creative. Keep working towards the things that you want. They like, I see you. I'm going to awaken that in you. I feel like that's the same shape kind of as that candle there. Don't lose that passion behind you. Like, I'm here. I got you. You're an inspiration to people. You might be an inspiration to this person. Childhood memories. You make me feel like a kid again. We go back so far. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you grow that little garden. That box garden. Let me show you how to do it. We're going to talk about things from our childhood. We're going to talk about things that take us back to back in the day. Celebrities we both love. Music we listen to. Keep the passion. Keep it going. Keep exchanging with this person. Even though y'all can't touch, they're reaching out to you. Even though it seems like you can't touch, but if you look away and you start focusing on those wands, those cups, they feel like they spilled. But look, they can grow little flowers in them. If you just give them time to, you know, give them time to grow. Let me pull an archetype card for you. Where did I put this? Oh. I'm going to pull an archetype card for you guys. Give us some insight. I really like all the cards. You always get good cards for Rashad. You always get good cards for Rashad. You got love. Universe. The Siren. Do you remember in Bram Stoker's Dracula, those three girls, they were like sirens? It reminds me of that, like a siren. That mermaid in that water. That ruby reminds me of this here too. this and we're gonna go ahead and move on. You got a really good reading. Who is that? The Siren? $97. You might want to read that later if you could see it. I don't know. I can't tell if y'all can be seeing this shit or not. The Temptress, the Seducer, the Femme Fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. Ooh, you are luring this person in. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. Damn. It's the journey that matters. And the work of the siren, like, I'm not gonna lie, is Dracula good or bad? To Mina, he's pretty good. Everybody else, he's pretty bad. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters. And the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we can go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. You gotta find your way back if you're worried. Amazing. This is what this person wants you to know. You're calling them. That's what they want you to know. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option unless, like Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of the ship. Even there. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. This is really deep. They're in something they can't get out of. They're trapped in something. They're stuck in something. You're the only way out. You are the only way out. You're like a mythical creature. I think a mosquito just bit me. I'm so mad. Awakening, sensuality, absorption, and arousal. The nymph painting. Very much like this. It's crazy. Waterhouse's nymph painting. Other interactions of the siren archetype include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in sets of 3 as a trinity of temptation. Embodying the siren archetype requires that we explore things that are taboo. The siren laughs at conventions and constraints. She eats rules. Bitch, what? The siren eats rules. Mina was not worried about conventions. Everybody wanted her to marry square ass Keanu Reeves. Nope. She went with Brown. She went with the unconventional choice. Thank you so much, amazing. I love you, girl. You got this, boo. You got a really good reading. She said she's feeling good. Amazing Girl says, I'm actually feeling good. All right. Freebies in the house. Who's here for a free reading? And then after y'all, I'm going to do Brianna and get out of here. Please put your question in the chat if you're here for a free reading. Alright, sorry. I used to okay. So we got update on current situation, please. Daytona in the room for a freebie, and then we'll move on to Bree Bree. Daytona, update on current situation, please. Update on what current situation? Love, what is this? Kelsey, we got Kelsey too in the house. Daytona, update on what situation? Am I skipping over people's stuff? I see you, Kelsey, you're after Daytona here. Daytona, update on what's the current situation, Daytona? This damn, I gotta get another chair. Daytona, update on what current situation? Is that a question? I don't know what the current situation. Love, family, career. Let me give Daytona a minute. I think they're writing. Ooh, shit. Love, update on current situation. Love, for Daytona, I don't know. Let's see. Universe, give us an update. Are you single? Are you whatever you feel I need to know? Are you single? Are we looking for new love coming in? I have these fun movie lovers cards. If you're single, we could pull one. For Daytona, universe, give us some insight. For Daytona. Damn, she said a forever bachelor, bitch. I'm weak. Universe, give us some insight for Daytona. Oh. Ooh. Third party for Daytona. Universe, give us some insight. Do you have the balls to cut him out? It's time to start getting really indiscriminate about who you let into your life, about who you let into your orbit. Who are you going to let breathe the same air as you? You got to get really indiscriminate about who you're letting around you and why. Are you really, though? You're unable to cut this person out. Universe is telling you to cut this person out. They third party, 3 of Cups. They got something else going on. else going on. They're partying with someone, drinking with someone, going out with someone. They're doing other stuff. They got other stuff going on. And you're just going to be carrying this around. Timmy, oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Did you just come in here and ask me how the readings are going? They're going great. They're going great. And luckily I have Brianna here, who's a wonderful companion. Brianna, I just want to let you know I named one of my characters in my story after you. I'm so excited. It's okay, whatever it is, because it's currently feeling it. I've set boundaries with no contact. This could also be you needing to go out and enjoy yourself. Call up your girlfriends. If you don't have any girlfriends, it's time to make some. You need to put yourself in a environment where you can meet some other women to do something with. I don't care. Like, when I got here, I had to, my fiance suggested that I sign up for this, like, thing where I could go meet other girls in the park to go running with or walk with. Hi, Ju. No, we're not doing any more free questions, baby. Sorry. I don't know. You just need to get out. You need to get this person off of your mind, because although they're no longer here with you, they're like still like heavily affecting how you move throughout the world. We don't have children together, but some business and our families have commingled. Yeah, it's still there. But I'd love to go get to let go. You got to. You're carrying them around. You're still connected to them. You need to work on what you need to do to get yourself together, to get them out. To get them out financially, whatever ties you have to them, whatever foundation you have mingled up with theirs. Focus on whatever you got to do to make that come to an end. I don't care how long it takes. Sometimes that shit could take years. Find you some friends, because you're carrying them around. They might as well be in your life. You're carrying them around. You got caution. You got caution. Thank you so much, Daytona. I'm going to move on to Kelsey. What was your question, Kelsey? Brianna, don't text and drive. Don't, and you're sick. Bree, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't do it. I'm weird, Brianna. Synchronicities follow me around. Weird shit happens to me. Don't do it. I'm just letting you know. Just the weirdest shit happens to me. Just please don't. Just letting you know right now. Oh, sorry, Kelsey, hold on. Kelsey, may I know what are Jay's current feelings for me? We are still talking stage, but I'm, like, really interested in him. Thank you, Brianna. You're at his house right now, Daytona? What in the fuck? Ugh. What you mean you at the house you own with him and he ain't there? Kelsey, may I know what Jay loving Loving every minute of it. Love how you smell, how you walk, how you talk. Love how you walk away. Love how your hair shine in the sun. You can't wait to pop your cherry. You make him feel free. Fun, careless, young, youthful. Don't get too heavy. Have fun. Enjoy the last few weeks of summer. Maybe 1 week. Maybe 2 weeks of summer. Don't take him for granted. Do not take this person for granted and feel like you have better options. You're going to regret it. They think you fine. They might be willing to do stupid stuff for you. Stupid stuff. They might be kind of childish sometimes. Give them room. It can be a little immature or goofy. You got it again. You got the Fool twice. The Fool. The Fool. Have fun. It's a new beginning. It's a new journey. Have a good time. Do this. Take a chance on that. Yeah, you got the Fool card twice. I don't know if you can see it. Don't get too serious. You wanted to turn into something more. Have some fun. Be a little more free about it. Don't be getting too bogged down. He not gonna like it right away. Thank you so much, Kelsey. Brianna, let me know when you're in the right environment. We can start your reading. If I could, if I could, if I could. Thank you, Kelsey. What are we doing, Brie? Are we just on general? I only want to know my pastor stopped hugging and even speaking to me. It's weird. What in the world, Brianna? That is so weird. Universe, give us some insight from Brianna. Why is the pastor not speaking to her? Universe, give us some insight. Why is Brianna's pastor not speaking to her? Universe, give us some insight into this. What is going on? I'm in leadership at my church and speaks to everyone but me. I did nothing. Girl, sometimes people don't want to speak to you because you might be kind of tempting. You know what I mean? I don't know, is it a girl? If it's a girl, it's even weirder. Universe, give us some insight. If it's a woman, you in Mississippi. Y'all got women pastors down there? I hope not, my God. Oh, I don't wear Lauren. That don't mean nothing. You know how black women be. We be bangy. Real bangy. It don't matter what we wear, universe. Give me some insight for Brianna. Why is this person acting like this towards her? I'm just gonna keep these. Is this person married? They're trying to gain some kind of control over themselves. They're trying to gain some kind of control over themselves. They have a need to control themselves. They might be blocking you out. They're trying to save themselves. They're trying to be a little more guarded with you. And not giving you any kind of like outpouring of like personal engagement. They're blocking that from you. You got 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to gain clarity about this. Hi, Bob, sweetheart. I'm not doing any more readings for the night, but I'll be here tomorrow, love. But why, though, if there is no feelings between us? This person has some kind of, like, suppressed emotions. They're trying to conquer something you don't know about. They're blocking this. I don't know if this person doesn't have feelings for you. They're trying to act like they don't. They're seeking redemption overall. They're trying to improve themselves. You might, like, there's been time, this has happened to me before, where pastors or guys or teachers were really nice to me at first and then they stopped. This person is trying to have some self-control. And I think you're taking it a little for granted, the effect that you have on people. It might even not be that serious, the friendship that y'all had between each other, but he could be thinking, maybe I'm being too kind, maybe I'm being too sweet. You never know what happens to people, Brianna. Maybe something else happened between him and another member of the church, and now he's like being real weird about extending any not affections, but what's the word? Being amicable in a certain way. I used to dream about this man for real. He probably knows, Brianna. He probably knows. He's seeking some kind of redemption. He knows how you feel about him. He's seeking some kind of redemption. He's blocking you. some girls fell for him because he's a single man. Yup, he's trying to gain some control. I mean, I think you take for granted, I think you really do take for granted the power of attraction and the power of allure. It's in our pheromones. Girl, sometimes I'll just walk into a room and I don't even have to look somebody in the eye and they can smell my direction and just be like, I've had pastors that I just look at them once and glance them in their eye and I can tell automatically. I can tell instantly when a man thinks of me as being attractive. I can tell instantly. I don't even put out that vibe. I don't have to dress like this. I don't have to do anything. It's so nuanced. You did get the Three of Cups. I think there's gonna be I think y'all are gonna be having fun soon. I think you guys might have a church function. Y'all are gonna be celebrating and having some fun soon. Don't worry. You're gonna get the appreciation that you, not appreciation, but you're gonna get the reception that you're looking for. Maybe make it about other people. Maybe make it about the children. You're gonna get the reception that you want. Let me pull an archetype card. This is an interesting reading. I think you really do take for granted the effect that you have on this person. You got the Healer. It just came out. I'm gonna go with it. That person, most definitely a pastor, is a healer. I always have to, LOL, that's the thing, LOL, but I don't know. I'm not saying you don't respect him. I'm not saying you dress provocatively. I'm not even saying that you're initiating any kind of interest. That's not what attraction's about. All I have to do is look at a man for a split second. I could tell instantly if he wants it, or if he wants to proposition me, or if he's interested in me. It don't even take a second, girl. I promise you, when I go outside, I try not to look men in the eye at all. The Heart. Oh, you got the Heart, not the Healer. The Heart. This is deep. And he was trying to protect his heart. Look at that, Brianna. That center. This person's just trying to stay centered. There's a Heart. This person, that's what I can say for sure, is they're trying to stay centered. And especially if you're like a man. My grandpa is a pastor. Girl, you gotta stay centered. 125. Whether or not, man, I'm telling you, when a man act like he don't see you, that's the one that wants you the most. I'm telling you. I've been a woman long enough. That be the ones that want you the fucking most. The Heart. The home, the center, the throne. It's something to do with him staying centered. Plus, he's a pastor. Why would he want me like that? Are you really asking that? Pastors are humans too. And he's single. Maybe I would leave the church. I don't want anything to happen to him, especially tempting. No, that's not what I mean. This is what you don't understand, is that pastors are tempted all day. They're people. We're born into temptation. The key is to choose, make the right choice. The key, especially for people who are in the clergy, it's really important for them to make the right choice. And if him having a space from you no, I don't think that he would. I'm telling you why he's not talking to you. I don't think you should leave that church. Absolutely not. I think he's an even better pastor, and I think you should stay. And I think you should continue to do you. I'm not telling you to change. I'm not telling you to change how you talk, how you walk, how you dress. You could go say hi to him. You know? It is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. This is deep. An imaginal point of view. It is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. And you never know what people are going through too. Somebody could have called the church and got weird with him, or somebody could have caught him having, not caught, but he could have had, taken some food to somebody's house. My grandpa was a pastor for years. We have a church still in Colorado. People are weird. And when you become intermingled with people, especially with spirituality, we go to the store, pick up some powdered milk, baby milk for the babies. We take it to someone's home. Another lady sees you outside the home, and there's a rumor going around that you making house calls. And, we would take women home after church. You gotta be real particular. So something could have happened to him that was indirectly related to you. And then he's like, you know what? Anybody under the age of 50, I'm just going to kind of let them come to me. Do you see what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to move a certain way. And that's how men think. They think on a much broader scale because they have so much more at stake. They have so much more at stake. Like my dad always says, when people bring kids to the house when we were younger, even still they bring children to the house. Can you watch these kids while we go out? No. Take all your kids and go. It's not that I don't like you. You see what I'm saying? It's that I can't. I have too much at stake. And Brianna says, maybe I should leave the as he should stay centered. Oh, yeah. It is possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place. Either we are there, that church is definitely your heart space. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we are drifted somewhere else. This would be asking you too, Brianna, to focus on the church and not so much the man. So someone told him about me, LOL. No. I don't think anyone told him anything about you. Focus more on the experience and what he's there to do for you on a spiritual level, so you can get what you need to get. And try not to focus so much on him. And I think it's going to be successful. If he wants to be with you, he can be with you. He's single. He is unmarried. What it is? Straying from what? I don't know if you're Catholic. I'm not Catholic. He could have a wife if he wants to. He could date if he wants to. There is no in between. Like I said, there is no in between. This is so crazy, Brianna. This is so crazy. It is common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it. As the world, with its seductive twists and turns, girl, I'll be reading the fuck out of your There's just some people I read for, and that shit be just hitting so hard. I can't. It be making me weak. With its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure. We may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. Don't leave this church. Don't. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. Like I said before, I think I just said that about the children. This celebration you guys are going to be having or doing something church related is going to bring everybody closer. Music, dance, and the process of children. Remember I said bring the children into focus? This card encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild in the sacred center of the self. Get out of this part. Get in there. Worry about the spiritual food you can receive. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. That's deep. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. Expansive, knowing, gentle clarity. Oh, Wild is the Wind by Nina Simone. Some say there is a cave at the center of the heart. Others say it's a pool with a flowering white lotus. Imagine yourself there and draw what you see. Recall the last time your heart was touched. Soak in every detail you can and feel the heart awaken. This person, that's what they're focusing on, is their center. I'm not going to lie, Brianna. I feel like this is them. I really do truly feel like this person can become so entangled in all this shit that's around them that they're just trying to stay centered. They're just trying to stay centered. It's not you. But something's going to happen where y'all are going to have some fun. Okay, food, got it. I don't know why I like everyone is for me. I love my church. While I feel... Girl, you already know. If you think this person has something for you, most likely he does. Most likely he does. You better start trusting your intuition. You better start trusting your intuition. More centering. More cleansing. That's what they're doing. I'm telling you, that's it. That is exactly what they're doing. Is the cup half empty or is the cup half full? I wish I had a real church home. Me and Dan try to go to some churches here. They just don't be hitting like the real black churches, you know. They be good. They be good. But I miss southern black churches. Dan said the black church be hot. Dan said it be hot up in black church. I need him to say centered, so I'm pulling my energy all the way back. I don't think that's exactly what I mean. You could still be amicable. Like I said, y'all have something fun coming up for your church. Like a celebration almost. Go say hi to this person. Thank you so much, Brianna. I want to thank you so much for moderating. Thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. I'm going to go ahead and go. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.